Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Fall is in the air, friends. I can feel the weather already changing. I can see the leaves already falling. So in today's video, we're going to Lowe's Garden Center and I'll be sharing with you flowering shrubs that you can put in your garden because, as you know, fall is the perfect time for planting. Anyway, so from proven winners for crepe myrtle, we have $19.99. This one is the center stage and this comes in a 1.5 gallon container. The blooms and the foliage, they're so gorgeous, friends. Just look at that. Alrighty, so the tag says it boasts fantastic flowers and foliage, jet black leaves interplay with vivid red blooms for a dramatic and forgettable look, and it's disease resistant. Friends, this is a winner for your garden. And I know one of you messaged me and asked me if I saw any of this in the garden center. So I'm hope you're watching the video so you can actually see what the Lowe's Garden Center carries for crepe myrtle. Anyway, so it loves sun and it is hardy from zone 6B to 10. It will get 6 to 12 feet tall and 8 feet wide. And it blooms spring, summer, and fall. Yes, friends. Look at this crepe myrtle. The color is just absolutely gorgeous. Center stage, $19 there for you. Friends, they have a lot of crepe myrtle in the garden center. So if you love your crepe myrtle, check out Lowe's Garden Center. And here we have another crepe myrtle for $18.98. This one is the first edition brand. And let me see if I can get the tag for you. And the size is 1.5 gallon. So once again, this one loves full sun. This will get 9 to 12 feet tall and 7 to 9 feet wide. It's hardy from zone 7 through 9. So once again, friends, if you want to know if a plant will return for you, take your zip code, put it in Google, and it will tell you hardy zone, which will tell you this plant will survive your cold winters. So very important if you're looking for perennials or shrubs that will return next year. I must say, this is one plant I do not have a crepe myrtle in my garden. I do not. I've been thinking about it, but so far I do not have any. And friends, they come in all different colors. I did not realize that until I did this video. They come in different colors, blooms, all of the above. Anyway, so here we have the Lunar Magic for $18.98 from the first edition brand. And the Lunar Magic will get 7 to 9 feet tall and 5 to 7 feet wide. It loves full sun. It's hardy from zone 7 through 9. And it says rich purple black foliage is accented by white flowers on red stems. So that's what I was saying to you. They have a lot of crepe myrtle out there. So if you enjoy this shrub, check out the garden center and see what you can add to your collection. It's always good to learn something new. I never knew they had all of different types. So just sharing that knowledge with you. They come in all different colors and foliage colors and all of that. All right, friends, and let me take it out so I can give you a full look of what it looks like. Look at those dainty, feathery, light paper looking white blooms. It's so beautiful. And here we have from the same brand again for $27.98. So I think this is probably the 2 gallon container. Let me see if I can find a tag here for you. This one is a Sunset Magic. It will get 6 to 8 feet tall and 5 to 6 feet wide. It's hardy down to zone 7. And it prefers full sun and it's dare resistant, and the foliage is dark purple black. Yes, And it also says that foliage has been disease-free to date. So that's good. Sound like they probably did some testing. Because, you know, sometimes some of these plants, they do get the disease and all of that and die off on you. So that's a bonus right there. And here's a close-up of what the blooms look like. Just look at that, friends. Oh, my goodness. That screams fall. That dark purple foliage and that red blooms. Absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, let's move down here, see what else I can find in between. And friends, when you're shopping, what I notice here, it looks like they look the same, but they're not. So very important, always go in between the plants and check your tag and see what is what, right? So that way you don't miss out on taking home a plant that you definitely will probably love. And here's a good close-up of the white bloom I was telling you about. So pretty. All right, friends. And here we have a pink one. This is Purple Magic. Alright, it says a shrub form of crepe myrtle blooms in spring with a profusion of dark purple flowers. New growth has a red cast and matures to a rich green color. This will get 7 to 8 feet tall and wide, and it's hardy from zone 7 and up. It's dare resistant and it loves full sun. So that was my point. When I look at all of them, they all look the same. But when you take the tag out, you definitely will see there's differences. And this is $27.98 and it's from the first edition brand. I just love this purple. It's almost like a purple pink. Pink purple, I should say. So they come in white, and then here we have the pink, and you just saw the purple, and we have the red, and you can see they have different foliage colors, different blooms. So go around and check out which ones your garden center carries. And I think looking at these, I love the foliage on the dark one, but I think I love the blooms on the green foliage. And this one here is Coral Magic, friends. Yes, this will get 8 to 10 feet tall and 6 to 8 feet wide, hardy down to zone 7. And friends, that's my point. You see, that's a different one, right? So very important. Just go between the plants and check them out so you don't miss out anything. So if you're a crepe myrtle fan, this section is just for you. And if you enjoy my video, I'd appreciate it if you can take the time to click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And in front of us, friends, from Proven Winners, one of my favorite shrubs, these are the Rose of Sharon. Yes, this one is the purple pillar. So this is hardy from zones 5 through 9. It will get 10 to 16 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. It grows very narrow, is heat tolerant, and it's durable, and it blooms in summer. Look at the blooms on here, friends. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is $27.98. Friends, I actually got one of those on clearance for $14 a couple of weeks ago. I was so happy about that. And friends, look at this. Just look at this plant. Absolutely gorgeous. The variegation is out of this world. Just look at this. The blooms are stunning, but just look at the foliage. This one is Sugar Tip from Proven Winners. It says Sugar Tip Rose of Sharon has it all. Fully double pink blooms, variegated foliage, an attractive upright habit, and it doesn't set seed, saving you that headache. Very, very important. This one loves full sun. It will get 5 to 6 feet tall and 4 to 6 feet wide. It's hardy from zones 5 through 9. And seasons of interest are spring, summer, and fall. And friends, it's definitely a bonus with this because I know some Rose of Sharon, I think more of the old-fashioned ones, they do set seeds and that could become a nuisance in your garden. So I love that these new varieties that Proven Winners and other brands are coming out with, they are seedless. So very important. Just look at this. I just love it. I'm telling you, I'm getting this. This is on my fall plant wish list. I just love it. And all of these proven winners, Rose of Sharon, they're all $27.98. Alrighty, friends, so here we have the white chiffon from Proven Winners. This one will get 8 to 12 feet tall and 4 to 6 feet wide. Yes. Attracts butterflies, is tear resistant. Your Rose of Sharon, they make beautiful hedges, give you the soft privacy fence instead of using the harsh trellis or the harsh vinyl fencing. I love using the natural plants. Beautiful. I have a handful of these in my garden and I'm loving them. And yes, I got them from the clearance section. All right, friends, let's keep going through and see what else I can find to share with you. Oh my goodness, look at this bee. This bee is the happiest bee in the world. It's in the nectar. It probably fell asleep. It wasn't even moving. Just look at that. That's a beautiful view right there. Anyway, so here we have from Proven Winners. This one is the ruffled satin. I do have this one in my garden. This will get 8 to 12 feet tall and 6 to 10 feet wide. It's hardy from zones 5 through 9. And the season of interest is summer. It's heat tolerant, long blooming. And it's a must for your garden. How's that? I'm going to add that in there. It's a must for your garden. Absolutely gorgeous. And because they get so tall, friends, they give you that vertical interest in your garden. And I love that they don't get too wide, right? So it doesn't become too overwhelming in your garden. It gives you that vertical interest, but yet still it doesn't take over the other plants around it, so to speak. And friends, look at this one. This brand First Editions, I'm telling you, I'm so impressed with them. I've noticed lately, maybe last year, they slowly been coming out in the garden centers. But this year, friends, I've noticed a lot of plants from them and they're doing a great job. Just look at this French Cabaret Rose of Sharon in front of us. Okay, beautiful. This will get 5 to 8 feet tall and 4 to 7 feet wide. It's hardy down to zones 5 and it loves full sun. And this is the same price as Proven Winners, $27.98. And look at the blooms on here, friends. This one is a must for me. I was lost, okay, just staring at this. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. I just love this Rose of Sharon. And here they have another one. This one is the Bali Hibiscus. This one is hardy down to zone 5. It says semi-double pure white flowers are highlighted with a bold of purple red center. Blooms July through September. Yes. And it will get 5 to 8 feet tall and 4 to 7 feet wide. And the same price again, $27.98. And as I said to you before, I've noticed this brand putting out more plants at the garden centers, and I'm loving their selections, and the prices are not too bad either. Just loving this brand so far this year. I've got a lot of plants from them. And here's a view of what it looks like. This one is the Bali. I definitely prefer the other one, the French Cabaret. Those blooms are breathtaking. This one is pretty too, but definitely the French Cabaret is on my fall plant wish list. Let me know what plant you're looking for to add to your fall garden. See what I'm talking about, friends? Look, I'm back. I just had to give you another view of what it looks like. I just couldn't help myself. I was just enjoying this Rose of Sharon. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, friends, here's a little sneak peek. I'm not going to share the mums with you yet. It's not mums time yet, but they're getting their mums in the garden center. So I'll do a video with that for you probably in a couple of weeks. But yes, friends, the mums are here. Are you ready for fall? I am ready for fall. Anyway, so here we have inside these they're not new. I've seen these before, but somehow they're not marking these down. These are Corbel combination in a container, and they're just not marking them down because this is perfect for fall, right? Corbel is perfect for fall. I just wanted to include this in the video for you. It's $29.98. It was in my way, so I just had to share it with you. Alrighty, friends, so in front of us we have this brand called New Era, I never know which one is the correct pronunciation. This is the Arborvitae Fire Chief. This is also another new brand I've noticed at the garden center this year. It loves full sun. These will get 4 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 5 through 8. It says bright gold spring foliage, deep red fall color. I just decided to put it in the video for you. It doesn't give you flowers or blooms or anything like that, but it was just in my face, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just share that with you. But I'm gonna make a video for you with just shrubs, not flowering shrubs, but just shrubs that will give you winter interest in your garden. So make sure you subscribe to see that video, because the garden center is fully packed with a lot of plants for fall planting. Anyways, in front of us, one of my favorite shrub. This is a double play big bang spirea from Proven Winners. You guys know how much I love my spireas. This spirea foliage glows orange in spring, then turns lime green. Huge pink flowers reappear. Yes, this will get 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 3 to 8. And seasons of interest are spring, summer, and fall. Friends, I can't stress enough, I strongly recommend spireas. So far, I love those I have in my garden, and these are $27.98. And yes, I did say I'm looking for candy corn. I saw candy corn in summer, and so far I haven't seen it. I probably should have picked it up, but I'm still looking for it. Very unusual to find it, but normally you find it in spring and fall. So I'll go back and see if they bring in the candy corn spirea. That's one of my favorite spireas so far. Anyway, so yes, here we are. A lot of spireas from Proven Winners. They have a lot of flowering shrubs, so I'm going to take my time and go through and share all of them with you. So here we have my Monet Purple Effect Dwarf Weigela. And it says, for colorful flowers and foliage, need variegated leaves, take on purple tones, and abundant pink flowers appears in late spring. Oh my goodness. It prefers sun to part shade. It will get 1.5 to 2.5 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 4 through 6. So friends, this is very limited to where you live in. Only zones 4 through 6. Seasons of interest are spring, summer, and fall. But it's beautiful, and it's $27.98. Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at the foliage on here, and here's a close-up for you. If you're zone 4 through 6, this will survive your winters for you. And here's a close-up of what the blooms look like. And here we have more spirea, friends. So let's see which one this is. This is a double play doozy. Yes, I love the fun names. Reliable landscape favorite and makes it better. It blooms non-stop since it doesn't produce seeds. Bright red spring foliage too. And seasons of interest are spring, summer, and fall. Yes, friends, and I'm distracted here with this bee. Look at it. Enjoying the bee. And just a note there for you, this is a pollinator attractor. Yes, the pollinators love the blooms on the spireas. Anyway, so it's hardy from zones 3 to 8. It will get 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, and it loves sun to part shade. And what I love about spireas, just from my own personal experience, friends, I love how they grow very compact. I don't like shrubs that get big and bulky. I just don't like the heavy look in the garden. They grow very compact, and they have a very airy feeling around in the garden to them. The colors and the foliage are so breathtaking along with the blooms. And here I was showing you some foliage is darker and some foliage are lighter. Anyway, so over here we have another plant from that first edition brand. Intense orange red double flowers cover marmalade from summer until fall. This durable and compact shrub with dark green leaves can handle the toughest conditions and still look good doing it. It is hardy down to zone 2. Wow. It will get 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, and it prefers full sun, and it is tear resistant and drought tolerant. So this is Potena Marmalade. Hope I pronounced that correctly. So I think last year I saw this in the LOWES brand. I think it comes in white too. I remember seeing this plant last year, the LOWES brand. Very unusual find, I would say. So friends, get out in the garden center and see what you can find to add to your garden. I'm telling you, the garden center was packed with shrubs. A lot of shrubs. And friends, look what I found here. This is an hot pink, bloom in spring, summer and fall. This is your Aelia Inco, okay? But here is something about it that I did not know about azaleas. It says blooms in spring, summer and fall. It will get 4 feet tall and 4.5 feet wide. Friends, I did not know azalea blooms in fall. I have the one that blooms just in spring only, and this is $17.98. So I have my eyes on this. It's gonna bloom spring, summer and fall. I did not know they have azaleas that give you the 3 seasons of interest. So this definitely will be a plus in your garden. And here's a view of what it looks like. The blooms are so pretty. Whenever I hear azalea, I always think just spring blooming shrub, but apparently not. Alright friends, take this beautiful rose of Sharon in. This one is your standard tree form. Just look at this. Yes. It's beautiful. This one is your lavender chiffon. And it says, this rose of Sharon blooms in summer. This graceful, ununiform habit and reduced seed. So that's a plus right there. It's long blooming. It will get 8 to 12 feet tall and 4 to 6 feet wide. And as you can see, this is in the tree form. Yes. And it prefers full sun. Very unusual to find this type in the garden centers. As I said before, there was only 2 here. Yes, only 2. And they're $69.90. That's not too bad. And let me give you a good close-up of what they look like. Just look at that, friends. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. It was such a rainy day today, which is good. The plants were getting some rainwater. So once again, this one is your ornamental tree rose of Sharon from Proven Winners. Alrighty friends, let's move over here from that same brand, First Editions. Let's see what they have here. So this is a NineBoach. Okay, the NineBoach has stunning foliage, reddish new growth, matures to deep red purple foliage that holds its color. Pinkish white flowers bloom in spring and foliage turns deep purple in fall. Absolutely gorgeous, friends. And it will get 5 to 7 feet tall and 4 to 6 feet wide. And it prefers full sun. Look at the colors on here. Let's see how much it is. Yep, it's the same, $27.98 for these shrubs. Look at this, friends. The color is so pretty. Oh, that looks so pretty. That will look so pretty in your fall garden. It's always good to have different types of textures and colors and all of that for foliage. Not just your regular green foliage, but it's good to have different shades and colors and all of that. Anyway, so here we have another white Gila. This is Wine and Roses. It's a garden classic. Its combination of hot pink flowers in spring and dark purple foliage brings dramatic color to your garden all season. This will get 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 4 through 8. And it prefers sun, and there's 3 seasons of interest: spring, summer, and fall. It's great in containers, mass planting borders, and hedges. Look at this, friends. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful color. And this is also $27.98. But here is a view of what it looks like. Anyway, friends, as I said before, I just wanted to share with you flowering shrubs at Lowe's, and they have a lot of new stock, friends, a lot of new plants. But in the next video, I'm working on a video for you where I will share with you the greenery, winter interest, evergreen shrubs for you in the garden. And those will be your arborvitaes, your boxwoods, and just those shrubs that don't give flowers, okay? So once again, it's good to have a combination of different shrubs in your garden. And here's a sneak peek of what they have. Look at these beautiful round balls. So pretty. Anyway, friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.